Hi everyone, Ms. Marley here again, and we're back to find out what happens in chapters 5 and 6 of Waking the Rainbow Dragon. And remember, we're going to do a quick recap. So what just happened is that Anna and Drake have gone to the land of Ifri, and Griffith gave them a map that will highlight or show with a line where they're supposed to go find the new Dragon Master. Because remember, if the dragon can't do anything without its Dragon Master, okay? So now the chapter 5 is called Follow the Map, because they don't know the boy's name and the land is completely flat. So they don't have houses or streets or anything like we do here to be able to find it. So think of their map as kind of like their GPS or their way to find the boy and the new Dragon Master. So Anna and Drake walk across the grassy land. Khepri walked behind Anna and Worm slithered behind Drake. The hot sun shone overhead as they walked. Colorful birds flew from tree to tree. Wow, most of the birds in Bracken are brown or gray, Drake said. Ifri is full of many creatures you won't find in Bracken, Anna told him. I hope we get to see more, Drake said, but mostly I want to find the Dragon Master. They walked and walked, following the map. My father said there are many beautiful waterfalls in Ifri, Anna remarked, but we haven't seen any yet. Everything looks quite dried up, Drake said, looking at the yellow grass beneath his feet. How much farther? So look, he's looking out, and all he sees is things that are dried up, and then this grass back here. I know these pictures are in black and white, but this would be kind of yellow. I don't know, she replied. The map doesn't show where we're supposed to stop. The blue line just keeps getting longer as we walk. Drake looked at the setting sun. It's getting late, he said. We can sleep under the stars, Anna said. I've done it before when I traveled with my father. Don't worry, I'll find us a good spot. Would you want to sleep under the stars? Anna soon found a spot inside a circle of trees. They both sat down in the grass. We'll camp here for the night, Anna said, and Drake nodded. Oh, feels good to rest. He opened the bag Petra had given him and took out a pouch filled with water. And I'm so thirsty. And he took a drink. So there's their spot where they're going to camp for the night. Can I see the map again? Drake asked. Sure, Anna said. There's just a blue dot on it now since we've stopped. Drake took the map from Anna. There's got to be something here that shows us where the new Dragon Master's village is, he said. He took another sip of water, and the pouch slipped from his hand. Water spilled onto the map. Uh-oh. The black ink started to fade, and the blue dot disappeared. Drake, Anna yelled, what did you do? It was an accident, he yelled back. I know, Anna paused. I'm sorry, I yelled, but the spell is ruined. So remember, Griffith had put a spell on it that shows them where to go to find the Dragon Master. And now, because there was water on the map, that spell is gone. Drake took a deep breath. He didn't want to fail Griffith. They had to rescue the Rainbow Dragon and save Ifri. Let's get some rest, he said. We're both very tired. Maybe the map will dry out overnight. I hope you're right, Anna said, yawning. We'll check it in the morning. So they curled up next to their dragons and are going to go to sleep. The two Dragon Masters ate some apples and bread. The night air was very chilly, so Worm curled his body around Drake and Anna snuggled against Khepri. They slept soundly. When Drake opened his eyes, 4 enormous creatures surrounded their camp. Chapter 6, Wild Friends. Anna, wake up, Drake yelled. We're surrounded by dragons. Well, I think they're dragons. Can anybody tell what those animals are back there? Do they look like dragons? The 4 creatures were as big as dragons, but they had very long, skinny noses. They had gray, wrinkly skin instead of scales, and their ears looked like wings to Drake. Anna laughed. They're not dragons, Drake. They're called elephants, and they're very friendly. Usually they are. So look, you can see in the picture. Worm studied the elephants. Then his eyes began to glow. The elephants made trumpeting sounds with their trunks and shuffled their feet. Drake's dragonstone glowed, and he heard Worm's voice inside his head. Worm has asked the elephants to help us. They know of a village not far from here, Drake told Anna. They will lead us part of the way. Anna looked down at the map. That's a good thing, because the map still isn't working. Elephants to the rescue, Drake said. Drake and Anna ate breakfast. Then they followed the slow-moving elephants across the land. So they're getting ready to follow them across the land. After a short time, they stopped at a shallow pool of water in the ground. The elephants sucked up the water in their long noses, then brought the water up to their mouths. Worm and Khepri drank too. The elephants waved their trunks at Worm and walked away. Drake heard words inside his head. The elephants told me how to get to the village. Now follow me. So now Worm knows how to get to the village. Drake motioned for Anna and Khepri to follow Worm. What about the Rainbow Dragon? Drake asked Worm as they walked on. Can you still feel her energy? It's weak, Worm replied. Something keeps blocking my powers. I feel her, but her location, it's fuzzy. So it means Worm, when he's trying to see where the rainbow dragon is, it's kind of all like blurry, kind of if you were to put your hand in front of your face and you had a hard time seeing, he can't really see where she is. But look, they've stumbled upon a village. Just then Anna cried, Drake, look, it's the village. Drake turned and saw a bunch of round houses with pointy tops. Lots of people were walking around. Then Drake spotted the boy that the Dragonstone had showed them. There he is, Drake yelled. It's the new Dragon Master. Stay tuned next time to find out what happens in chapters 7 and 8. Bye.